the laughing stock of the NBA a couple of years ago, making their first playoff appearance in 11 years, and a foul's going to be called on Crowder.
He gets the foul, and the right foot. They may want to review this one, and if they review this one, it's going to be a interesting call for the Lakers.
Well, here's why they want to review it too. That's the second foul on Crowder. So Coach Williams does not want him to have 2 fouls here early in this game. And you would think, even though it's not even a minute in, they might review it.
Yeah, I mean, this is we
That's
always talk about how you don't want to use your challenge early, but in the playoffs, you may want to change up. Yeah, this to me, this is going to be a successful challenge, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Anthony Davis.
I'm telling you, just because it was Crowder's second foul, he had to do it. You just don't want Crowder out of the game less than a minute into game number 2. So they will review it, and I think Stu and I are in concert in this one that it will probably be overturned. All right, Stu, let's get to the keys for tonight's game.
Well, the major key for tonight's game is just that the 2 stars, AD and LeBron, they must dominate. I mean, take over the game, and then they have to limit Ayton, especially on the glass or even on pick and rolls. And then they have, speaking of the glass, you can't get out rebounded 47-33. Yeah. You've got to control the boards.
And giving up 16 offensive rebounds, we never saw that coming, because the Lakers are 4th best in the entire league in defensive rebounding. So you would figure they would be able to cover the glass at that end at least. You know, Stu, you mentioned about LeBron being aggressive. You know, too much settling. We don't know if he's 100% or not, but still, he only had 4 field goal attempts inside 10 feet the other night.
Well, and if you're a bigger team, which the Lakers are, than the Suns, if you're the Suns, you welcome the Lakers shooting a lot of shots from outside, especially if they're not shooting at a high clip. You want to dominate on the inside when you have the size advantage. I'm very curious to see how they rule this, whether it's just an offensive foul or is it a flagrant on Anthony Davis.
And again, you hear the crowd. It is a big crowd, a loud crowd. They're especially fired up after winning game number 1. Remember, the Lakers saw the Suns twice in the preseason. Then the Suns won the season series 2-1, although the Lakers won the last game on May the 9th, 123-110. That was the game that AD played in, Stu. Remember, he missed the first 2 games, but he had a season-high 42 in that game. Went 42, 12, 5, 3 blocks, and 3 steals. There was no LeBron, no Kuz, and no Dennis in that game.
And those are the kind of numbers he's going to have in tonight's game, especially after he gets this this reversal call here. I think he's going to have to really focus back on what he has to do and not let this one call upset him too much.
Yeah, he took that loss upon himself. He is prone to do that sometimes when he doesn't play well. He's his own worst critic, but he didn't play well, and here comes the call.
After review, the defensive foul on Crowder remains. The ensuing contact by Davis to the groin of Crowder was deemed unnecessary contact, thereby making it a flagrant foul, penalty 1. There'll be 2 free throws for Davis, and then 2 free throws in the ball for Phoenix.
That's good news, bad news for both teams right there, Stu.
Yeah, because the Lakers are going to be shooting 2 free throws. Anthony Davis will shoot 2. And then Crowder will shoot 2 free throws on the flagrant 1. And then the Suns maintain possession.
And remember now, Crowder picks up his 2nd foul of the game. So that is huge for the Lakers as AD goes to the line. Lakers did not shoot free throws well the other night. 60% on the year. They're 74% as